Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NAKD. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here, as they're called, representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time. Frampton does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Thursday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. And it really depends on your perspective on whether or not today was a good or bad day. Overall, it was a good day, and I'll explain that. But I do also realize the perspective of how can you say it was a good day? I mean, the price gapped up here. The price at one point was all the way up there, and then all of a sudden it just collapsed back down. And that's true, but that's only looking at a single day. And I'm not saying you're wrong, but that's how it all, bringing full circle goes back to, what was your personal perspective? What was your personal trade plan going in? But from a bigger picture, yeah, I get it, the price pulled back, but you kind of got to stop and also factor in additional context. That main bit of context being, what was going on prior to today? Well, the price had just been falling and falling and falling and falling. So going into today, it was a very real question of, is this bloodshed going to continue? Is it's going to go sideways and then just continue on bleeding today? But we got our answer, and that, didn't happen. So no, that part right there did not happen. And sure, it didn't maintain those gains on the gap up, but at least the price went sideways. And it's a fair point you're saying, Clay, don't you think you're setting the bar kind of low to say that even just sideways price action is bullish? And that is, again, a very fair point, but let's, again, keep things in context. What has the price essentially been doing over the past, course of time here? And that is basically just going down and down and down and down and down. Now, don't get me wrong, and I wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because the price has started to go sideways here does not mean that this is for sure guaranteed to be the bottom, but at least it makes sense. It's a logical thing to throw out there. No such thing as a guarantee, and that is why risk management and risk control needs to be at the forefront of any strategy. But my point is, if the price, let's just say, continue to go down and down and down and down, and I'm sitting here saying, hey, it's looking like this could be some sort of bottom, you'd be totally justified to say, what are you talking about? Why would you say that? The price is just going down. But again, that's not the case here. The price has at least started to go sideways. So that's definitely a step in the right direction. If this is going to get any sort of turnaround and worthwhile bounce, then as I talked about in yesterday's video with that red line, 8 cents still remains that key level of resistance. And then from the support side of things, right down here around 0.062, 0.063, that's going to be the main level of support, which again, to be fair, did a good job of holding up today. So yeah, we'll see if this is some sort of start of a bottoming phase or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.